Oh, it's Friday, end of a crazy great week. And certainly, I don't know if I look really tired. I feel really tired. So yesterday, I had a 15-hour day. The only break I had was I did do the class, which was part of the break yesterday. And then I did take a 30-minute break. I got to be honest, I went to McDonald's and got a soft serve. So I feel like I'm exhausted. But good morning, Julie. Good morning, Kirk. Good morning, Terme. Terme, I got a message. Congratulations. I hear you got 2 new deliveries coming to your family tomorrow. So I want to wish you the best of luck for that and congratulations to you. Music sounds good. And so I'm all over the place today. But this is what I was thinking. When I woke up this morning, I felt so unbalanced. It was so weird, but I didn't finish until gone 10 o'clock last night. Actually, I was out personally drilling about 600 metal poles that we sell and clean them. I get these cabbie wipes and wipe everything down. And because of COVID is still affecting our production at the facilities, I actually had 6. I got 300 more to do today, but they're doing great. But anyway, you don't want to know about my life, what's going on. It's just if I look really tired, the point being is I think I'm going to struggle with balance today. I'm going to go with a really positive approach and know that I can do it. But when I woke up this morning and stood up, I noticed my balance was a little bit different. It goes to show so many things can affect your balance. So the first thing I did was get a bunch of water, drunk water, helped make sure that I'm hydrated to the best I can be. But I feel like even my eyes are off balance right now. Hey Susan, nice to see you here as well. Again, exciting day. We got a great weekend hopefully ahead. Rosa, good morning. The music sounds good. Yes, I wrote it last night. That's me singing on the music. Okay, it's not. But anyway, we got a good workout today. I'm going to cut it a little bit shorter because I've noticed I've been going an hour long, and I recommend when we do these exercises anywhere from 20 to 35 minutes. And so I'm pushing you quite a bit harder than I normally would push people. So I got to make sure that the thing is, good morning, Donna. Happy Friday to you too. Thank you so much. I got to be careful because I get excited when I'm doing these classes and I don't even realize how much time we're putting in. And sometimes that can be a little bit of a extra push that you don't need. Balance doesn't need to have hours and hours of training. It needs to have that constant recentering and being off balance and coming back. So I'm going to see if I can keep it under 40 minutes today. But I always enjoy so much training and I get into it so much that I've got to start cutting myself back. Good morning, Wendy. Great to see you here. And also Charlene, pleasure to see you as well. So thanks so much all of you for being here. Let's get on with this workout and see how it goes. Are you ready? All right, I've got a great workout today. Again, very simple, but today we're going to be working on simple side movements, single leg balancing. Yesterday we did a lot of squats. So we're really going to go for the balance today, and then we got some longer band workout for above the head workout at the end. So let's get on with this. You'll notice if you look down here, I don't know if you can see it to the front down here, but there is my water. For those of you that were laughing about me having old water in my water bottle last week, you'll be happy to know I have fresh water and I kept it front so I can keep reminding myself to drink as well. Okay, so here we go. Have a great workout. Remember, if you're new to this, go at your own speed. If you're just starting out, and I love having you here, I'll try and give you little variations and adaptations you can do. But if you're more experienced, you'll know these workouts are a little bit faster. So let's just start with a little bit side to side. Good. Just let the board go with you. You're going to see we're going to change this up a little bit. Good. Now don't let the board wobble. So now you're learning to move your feet, but you're controlling totally the upper body balance as well while your feet are moving. Now remember, go at your own speed. I don't go in time with the music on purpose because I don't want you to get caught up in having to keep up. I want you to go at your own speed, and the music is just here to help have some energy behind the workout. Okay, good. What I want you to do now is we're going to do a new tap. You're going to tap right on the red mark in the middle. Right on the red mark in the middle. Take your time to look down and see where that red mark is. There you go. So I'm tapping, and if you notice, we're used to tapping straight ahead or slightly to the side. I want you to begin as if you're stepping over your other foot, beginning to step over your other foot. So hitting that red mark. And again, I'm talking and I can begin to remember where my foot mark is, but I really want you to hit that center mark because we're going to go on to something a little bit more challenging in a minute. If you're new, just keep doing this movement and then try the other one. If you get the next one we're going to do is a little bit tough, then just come back to hitting the center mark and then try it again. Don't get frustrated if it doesn't go great because it's really just about learning how to come back to balance. Okay, for those of you that are more advanced or want to try it, go and touch the number 1 across your body. So now we're stepping across and noticing that as I take my foot across, there's more pressure on the outside of my foot of the leg that I'm standing on. You're gonna see we're gonna swing in a minute. There you go. Just tapping across number 1. Good, my foot's going across. Now go to number 2. So I'm now tapping across on the number 2. And again, bend the knee of the leg that you're standing on. So I bend my knee slightly so that I build strength in my leg, but at the same time, I'm able to adjust my balance quicker. There you go. And last one, let's go across to the number 3. So it's a longer stride across here now. Just want to say today, happy birthday. A friend of mine, Nigel Lithgow, I'm really good friends with his son, Chris Lithgow. Nigel Lithgow, many of you will know him from So You Think You Can Dance. English friend, he's also an original producer of American Idol. Great guy, it's his birthday today. Oops, I almost lost my balance. Good, now what I want you to do is we're gonna go to something new. Watch in here. You're gonna go to the number 1 across, then take your leg to the number 3 behind, and then come back. Let's try it with your right leg. Go to the number 1, go behind to the number 3, come to the middle. Left foot. Number 1, behind to the number 3, back to the middle. We go number 1, 3, back. 1, 3, back. 1, 3, back. This is for all you ladies out there that are going to meet the Queen one day, the Queen of England, and give her a nice little curtsy while she also gives you a little bow as well. Where did that come from? I just felt it when I saw this going on. It felt like a little curtsy. Okay, I've got to be more manly. There you go. Good. Last time, across and back. Good. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go for the ultimate challenge. And this is, again, adjusting your body to be able to go from an extreme to an extreme. So what I want you to do now is go and tap the number 3 and come across to the number 3 and back. So we're going leaning this way, leaning across, and come back. Go your right leg. 3, 3, back. 3, behind, back. And again, 3, behind and back, and 3, behind and back. Good, okay, just shake those legs out. That gives you a little bit of a warm-up of feeling how to go. Now remember, if you are here and you want to go back and do these exercises all the time and the board's touching the ground to be able to do this exercise, that's okay. Get those legs moving and try and keep the board balanced, but you're in this position and the board's there to support you as you go off balance. Okay, next exercise, we're going to stand up on number 1. Lift your knee up, step back, left leg. Step on 1, lift your knee up and down. Here we go. Are you ready? Right. Lift, left, lift. Good. Make sure you feel really solid. When you step back on the ground, feel how solid that ground feels. You got it. Just that little knee lift. And the board is touching the ground. You'll notice before I step, I'm pushing the board to the ground. Good. Let's go to the number 2 with your right foot. So we got 2 lift, 2 lift. Good. Let the board touch the ground first. I rock it to my left and step. There you go. Again, if you want to go slower, go slower. If you want to go faster, go faster. This is all about you. It's not about you keeping up or trying to match. It's about you just doing the movement to reintegrate that balance movement. Good, last one on the left, then we're gonna go to number 3. Are you ready? We go across to the number 3, lift the knee across. Awesome. Good. Check your foot pattern. Make sure you're stepping on the number 3, and then look up. As you lift your knee, look up. Here, look up. Kirk, I hope you're enjoying this more than last Friday's workout. We got some simple stuff going on here. Good, and come back to the middle and rest. Good, we're now gonna put a little pattern together. Don't worry, Kirk, it's not like last week. We're gonna go 1 knee lift, 1 knee lift, 2 knee lift, 2 knee lift, 3 knee lift, and the numbers of the position. So we're gonna go through this slow to begin. Go number 1, knee lift. On the left, 1 knee lift. Now on the right, 2 knee lift, and 2 knee lift, and then 3 knee lift, and 3. Now back to number 1. 1 knee lift, 1 knee lift, then 2 knee lift. Good, this is all we're doing. This is the maximum we're going to be doing of any combinations today. Back to number 1 again. 1 knee lift, 1 knee lift. This is the last time through. 2 knee lift, 2. And again, you'll notice you're stepping slightly away from your center and finding back. Good. Now let's go number 1 knee lift and hold. Hold it there. There you go. Good. Take your hands off if you feel comfortable. Step back down. Number 1, lift your knees. Or just 1 knee, not knees. Don't lift both knees, you'll be on your butt. Good, step back. Now we go number 2 on the right leg. Take your hands off and balance if you feel comfortable. Step back. 2, lift the knees. Take your hands off if you can. Feel comfortable, step back. Now number 3. Find that balance. There you go. And change. Now find your balance. Excellent. Come back to the center. Okay, shake those legs out. I'm going to grab a quick drink of water. Feel free to grab one as well. You can see we've started off pretty fast today. Started off pretty fast today because I want to get the heart going, get the blood going, and get a lot of movement in today. So the next thing we're going to do, I want you to take your right foot and step it on number 3. Put your left foot on number 2. And just rock side to side. Now, what I want you to do is try and keep your body perfectly still, the upper body, and just feel so that you're not rocking and going across here. I want you to feel like it's the legs doing the work. So I keep this centered, and it's like the pole comes to my side, the pole comes to my side in here. There you go, good. Just a little more. Here we go, we're gonna go 5 more seconds. Again, going at your own pace. Good, and switch across, bring your right foot to number 2. Take your left foot to number 3 on the left. And here we go, just pushing side to side. Keep that body centered. Don't let the pole go. Again, I don't want to lean and go with the pole. I want to keep my body centered and just let the legs do the work. There you go, just pushing with the legs. You should feel, if you hold the body still, you should feel the muscles working. Now, if you're struggling and you don't yet have the strength in those legs, it's okay to push the hip and lean a little bit, or use your hands to pull on the board as well. Good, just a couple more. Here we go, 2 more seconds. Good, now take both legs to 3 and 3, and I just want you to rock. Nice and easy, feeling. Now, here's the challenge. I want you to touch the board really softly on the side, so you're really in control of your weight transference. I'm not pushing too hard and letting the board control me. I'm very soft. It's just here. Soft. There you go, soft touches. I was talking with someone yesterday, and they were saying, you know, how much different it was when it's soft, when you're doing the soft touches compared to when it's hard. And sometimes they really enjoy that hard feeling because, again, it's that impact and being able to adjust the hip going on. And sometimes it's really good, just that soft motion. There you go, good. Now what I want you to do is find your balance. So we're going from soft touches now to just being perfectly balanced. Again, my muscles are working though. Even when I find the middle, I can still feel the tightness in my muscles because I'm so aware of what's happening. And when there's a slight change, I adapt really quickly. This is your brain, your proprioceptive connection. This is so much what's going on. You're feeling and reacting. Good. So come back, put your feet at 2 and 2. Just a little move your feet, bring them across. This is just to loosen the muscles up because you've had some dynamic tension in there. Excellent. Now what I want you to do is take your right foot to number 3, keep your left foot on number 2. Rock just a couple of times, feel that pressure point. Now find your balance. There you go, awesome. Again, I can feel my balance. I'm having to really focus on it today, but it works. Good, let's change, bring your feet back to 2 and 2. Good, take your left foot to number 3. Rock a couple of times just to feel where your foot placement is. Now find your balance. There you go, good. Keep it focused, keep it there. Good, and bring your feet back to 2 and 2. Now we're going to do something again that's a little bit different than what we've done before, if you feel confident. Put your right foot on number 3. Find your balance. Now what I want you to do, so we multitask, is take your right hand off, take your left hand off. Take your right hand off, take your left hand off. And again, only if you feel comfortable. So every time you change, you'll notice how you have to adjust your balance on your feet. Good, because your body center is changing as you move that hand off. Good, bring your feet back to 2 and 2 and just rock side to side. This is not easy. I can feel those muscles really working in my legs, and hopefully you can too, in your legs. Good, here we go. Put left foot on number 3, right foot on number 2, just a little rock. Now find your balance. Good, and once you've found your balance, and I'm finding it, good, take one hand off, bring it back, take the other hand off, and bring it back. At any point you don't feel comfortable or safe, hold on to both poles, just focus on your balance. Good, I'm really challenging myself this morning to find that balance point. And we have some people that may find this too easy because they're in too deep of a carpet. Go on a narrow carpet or a thin mat and you guys will find it. Good, bring your feet back. You'll find that if you go on a thin mat, the balance point gets tougher and tougher. Good, just rock it out side to side. Now, what I want you to do here to loosen up is just little butt kickers. All you're doing is you're bringing your feet up here as you're rocking side to side. So I'll push on my right and just bend the leg that's lifting, just bend it up so the heel comes up a little bit higher. There you go, good. Just that little rock in here. There you go, awesome. Good, and just come back and just rock side to side. Good, so we're gonna step back off of the board. Now we're gonna do a new exercise again. It's a V step. Let me explain and show it to you first. You're gonna go right, left, back, back, step on the middle, and find that balance. This is the single leg balance we're gonna focus on today. Then we go to the left, 2, 2, back, back. Your left foot would go in the middle. You'd step and find your balance. Are you ready? Here we go, 2 and 2. With your right, with your left, step back. Now take your right foot in the middle, come up and find your balance. If you want to keep your foot behind for safety to be able to step back, that's fine. If you're more advanced, lift your knee up into the middle. Good, let's step back. Number 2 with the left, 2 with the right, step back. Now your left foot goes in the middle and come up and find that balance. For those of you super advanced, I'm going to give you another challenge. Good, step back. Right foot, we go 2, 2, step back. Now, step on the middle. For those of you that are relatively new, keep that foot close to the ground. For those of you that are advanced, lift your knee up. And for those of you super advanced, see if you can take both hands off and keep that balance in the middle. Step back. Here we go. 2, 2, step back. Put your left foot in the middle. Go to where you feel most comfortable. And if you're feeling really dynamic, take one hand off. Or if you want to challenge yourself even more, both hands off. There you go, good. And step back. Here we go, right leg again. 2, 2, step back, step on with the right. So we're gonna go a little bit faster now. Find that balance, step back. Left foot, 2, 2, back, back. Step left foot, here we go, 3, 2, 1, step back. Right foot, 2, 2, step back. In the middle, find that balance. Good, step back, last one, left foot, 2, 2, step back, left foot in the middle, find that balance. And again, if you do this and you notice that you're adjusting, feel how that ankle is really strengthening and you're feeling those pressure points. Step back. Okay, great. We're now gonna move on to the next exercise. Put your feet on 2 and 2. Just rock side to side. Now from here, what we're gonna do, and I've gotta make sure that I get this right, you're gonna turn around and bring your right foot to the middle and lift your left foot up. Now go back to rocking side to side. Now place your left foot in the middle and come and find that balance. Good, put your right foot down, rock side to side. Now place your right foot in the middle, lift it up and balance, and we go 4 rocks. Are you ready? Left, 1, 2, 3, 4, place the left in the middle, find that balance. Hold it. Good, 4 rocks going right. 2, 2, 2, 2, middle, find that balance and hold. And we go 2, 2, 2, 2. Left foot goes to the middle and hold. And right foot, 2, 2, 2, 2, find the middle and hold. Now we're gonna go 2, so we're gonna go faster. Are you ready? So we go left, right, middle, balance. And we go right, left, middle, balance. Oops, lost my balance. And we go left, left, right, middle, balance. And last one through, right, left, right, and find that balance. There you go, good. Push down on the 2s, push on the right, and step back off the board. Grab a quick drink of water. So while you're getting your water, I want you to notice how strong you're beginning to develop that single leg balance. Now, it may not be perfect right now. You may feel a little weak, but you're working it and you're working those muscles. And I guarantee you, I've spoken to some of you, you're so much stronger than where you began, and you're noticing you're getting stronger every day. Last exercise we're going to be doing here, which is going to be single leg in the middle. All I want you to do is come up and try and find that balance, and then just bend your knee a little bit and stand up. Bend the knee a little bit and stand up. Bend your knee a little bit and stand up. It's just such a small movement, but this is the power that you're building in your legs to be able to go up and down stairs. And the poles here will support you. Good, let's change legs. Let's put your left leg in the middle. Don't take the back leg off too far because you want that for your balance. And if you don't feel comfortable, you can always step back really quickly. But here you go, you're balancing in the middle now. Small knee bend, up. And notice in here how the ankle is so integrated. You're strengthening those ankles and you're feeling those pressure points on your big toe and your little toe and adjusting so quickly. Let's go 2 more. 1, last one, good, and step back. So shake those legs out. I want you to do a couple of kickers, again, to loosen those thighs up. Fantastic exercise, and it's really working the muscles in the leg, a little bit in the glutes as you push back up again. Your core's engaged, and your brain-body connection is on fire right now. Good. So, shake those legs out. Next thing I want you to do is step to the right of the board. Okay, you're going to put your left foot on number 2, Then you're going to put your right foot on number 3. So both feet are on the board. Then you're going to step on 1. You're going to step on 2. Then you're going to step in the middle and lift your right leg and find that balance. Now put your right leg back on 2. Move your left foot to number 1. Bring your right foot to the middle and lift that foot up. I'll go over this again. This is not easy to do. Then place your left foot on 2, 1, 3, 2, and off the board. So it's a movement. So put your right foot on number 2, left foot on number 3, right foot on number 1, left foot on number 2. So these are small steps going across. Now put your right foot in the middle and find your balance. Now bring your left foot back to number 1. Your right foot goes to number 1. So you're in the middle. Now put your left foot in the middle. Come and find that balance. Now your right foot's going to go to number 2 to open up the space for your left foot to go to number 1. Then you go to number 3. Then you go to number 2. Then you step off the board and lift your leg. Now your left leg is going to come back to 2, 3, 1, 2. Middle, find your balance. Right foot comes to number 1, 1, middle, find that balance. Good, go to number 2, so you open the foot for number 1, 3, 2, and 3. Okay, come and stand behind the board. I just want to explain this to you. The great thing about doing this exercise is the brain is thinking and getting the body to move. So I don't want it where it's always just so easy. I want you to have to listen to information, take in the information, and then have the body do what your brain is telling it to do, where it begins to flow. So let's go back to the right side and start it again. Okay, so we're back to the right. So I'm going to go a little bit faster, but we go 2, 3, 1, 2, middle and balance. Now bring the right foot down. 1, 1, middle, and balance. You'll notice I'm checking my foot placement. Now we go to 2, 1, 3, 2, off the board. Come back to 2, 3, 1, 2, middle. Find your balance. Now put your foot down. 1, 1, middle, balance. Now 2, 1, 3, 2, and off. Okay, so that's a little movement we're going to do, but I'm going to put this into a little movement going across the board, where we're going to walk across the board and then come back behind the board. But I wanted to warm your feet up for those quick movements. I remember, I'm trying to think who it was that I was talking to, but it said they had a hard time going into pews, or if they're going to church or in tight spaces, shuffling side to side. So this exercise is really something to help train. Now, come and stand to the right. All I want you to do is step your left foot on the back of the board. We go over, step. Now, come to the back and take small steps going across the board. Now we do again. We go 1, 2, 3, down, and then small little steps coming back behind the board. We go again. 1, 2, 3, off. Quick little steps coming back behind the board. And if you want to do it without holding on, that's at your own risk. But again, as you go here, keep your hands close so you get those quick little feet going across. Now I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now quick little steps going back behind the board. Last time. 1, 2, 3, down. Quick little steps going across. Now let's do it going the other way. Come back to the left-hand side, left hand on. We step up, you rock over, turn to the front, step behind the board, and quick little steps going to the left. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3. Turn towards the front. Now move your feet behind the board, and quick little steps going across. Again, if you want to do it without poles, take that little challenge, but the pole's always there. I'm here. Quick little steps behind. Quick little steps going behind. We go again. Step, here, here, down. Now quick little steps. One more time going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So that's our little across the board type of movement. One more we're going to do now. We're going to go across to the right and back across to the left going forwards, but with a side shuffle in. Let me show you one time. I'll do this quick. So we go over, down. You do a quick little side shuffle, and you're going to go over the other side. Got it? Here we go. We're going to start slow. Face the right. Left foot goes 1, 2, 3. Step off. Quick little side shuffle this way. Quick little side shuffle this way. Now we go over the other side. 1, 2, 3. Step off. Quick little step. Go to the left. Go back to the right. We go over the board. 1, 2, 3. Step. Now shuffle to the right. Shuffle to the left. Now let's go over the board the other side. 1, 2, 3. Step off. Now we shuffle to the left and we shuffle back to the right. I want you to imagine you're out walking in the street and all you're doing is developing a lot of foot skills to be able to adjust to anything that you need to be able to do to avoid or to save yourself from being in a difficult position. So here's my little shuffle. I'm stepping around some stones. Back over last time through. We're here. Quick little side shuffle. Quick little side shuffle. Last time over the board. 1, 2, 3. Down. Step behind the board. Quick little shuffle and come back to the middle. Great job. So that is the next part of our workout. We've got the next part coming up. We've got about 14 minutes left to go. We're going on a run. Grab a quick mouthful of water and then we're up and going. Okay, I hope you're ready. Step on 1 and 1. Are you ready? Join in when you're ready. Here we go, we're running. Now again, with the runs that we're doing here, this is a stamina builder. It's a cardio workout. At any point, if you want to stop, grab your water, sit down. If you're beginning to feel a little dizzy, then, again, go at your own pace. I'm not here to push you. I'm here to allow you to train to the highest level of your comfort zone. There you go, good. Now your feet should be really light on the board. If I did it to the side, you'll see my feet are very slightly coming off of the board, but they're not lifting up too high. Now what I want you to do is keep running and put your feet at 2 and 2. So it's a little bit more of a squat movement. You'll feel that your knees have to stay a little bit more bent. Now come back to 1 and 1. And you'll notice you can be a little bit more upright. Are you ready? Let's go back to number 2. Here we go. Now the reason we're doing the number 2 is it's going to help strengthen my ability to quickly push back to the center again. If I'm going off balance, I can push back. Now come back to 1 and 1. Whew. I can feel that work going on. Good, keep it going. We're a little running. If you want to lift your knees a little higher and run on the board, that's good. Just make sure that your feet are really soft. And if you're going slow, try and just keep that little softness as the feet touch the board. You're not slamming, go as slow as you want. Here we go, we're 1.5 minutes in. Over 1.5 minutes in. Good. Come back to 2 and 2 again. Bend those knees a little bit more and just feel. And again, you don't have to go all the way to 2. It can just be a little change. I can really feel my glute muscles, my butt muscles really kicking in on the wider one. On the outside, good. Bring your feet back to 1 and 1. Whew. I hope you're loving this. It's always the challenge. I always say a goal is only worthy of the effort it takes to achieve it. And that means if it's easy, simple, it doesn't have that great feeling at the end. But when you challenge yourself and you do it, you overcome it. Even if this is a 4-minute run and you do 2 minutes and your best before was 1 minute 59, you've achieved something you hadn't done before. Great job. Okay, we're coming up to almost 2.5 minutes in. We've got 1.5 minutes left to go. This is the advanced workout. You're doing fantastic. Again, if you need to stop, go ahead and stop. Good, I want you to step off the board and step back on the floor. Here we go with a little run. Feel how suddenly the floor feels so solid, it's not even moving. If you want to take one arm off, feel free. Change those arms. If you feel confident, both arms can be off. Here we go. You're doing great. We're down to 1 minute to go. Good. If you want to, go a little sideways. I can hold onto the board and those quick little feet going sideways in here. I can take my hands off, so again, I'm feeling the little pressure points and my body is going to grab the poles. If at any point you don't feel safe, stop and grab those poles. Here we go. I want you to envision the sun's out, there's a cool breeze in your face, you're down at the beach, and you see the ice cream man down at the other end. And there's all these people that are walking towards him because he just showed up. And you're running past everyone to get to that ice cream. As we call them back in England, the 99ers. Loved it. Soft serve, a little flake stick in the top. Man, I couldn't wait to get there and get one of those. Are you ready? We've got 7 seconds left. Here we go. Last one. And rest. Put your hand on your side. Good. Go like this with your hand. Lift it up. Put a fist and go like this. Very good. You're handing your money to the ice cream soft serve guy so you can get your ice cream. Now go like this. Take your ice cream. I think I got you going on that one. All right. So with everything going on, let's change the poles from the outside to the inside and get the long bands and put the long bands in the side. Rosa, I see you laughing in there. It's like, I know you handed that money to the ice cream guy. Okay, take the poles, change them to the inside, get the long bands and put the long bands in the outside of the board. Here we go. I'm actually laughing because I'm thinking about everybody at home going like this and putting that out and giving the money to the ice cream guy. But man, it makes me want to soft serve again. Okay, I'm going back to the blue bands today. I shouldn't do them. You can just hook the other one onto the hook here. So again, feed the loop through the side of the board if you're joining in on this one. Take the hook, slide the hook up the pole, latch it on. I'm going to take the other side, loop it through the side of the board. There you go. Feed it through the loop. Feed that through the loop. Put it back onto the hook and slide the hook up the board. Okay, I'll give you a couple more seconds. We've got 8 minutes left to finish this workout. As soon as you're ready, step up on the board, feel the poles safe in the middle. There you go, good. What I want you to do is take hold of the right hand band. Join in. If you're not quite ready, come and join us when you're there. What I want you to do is take the band and move it above your head. Now keep your feet on 2 and 2. You're going to keep your hand here. What I want you to do is small little knee bend and up. Small little knee bend and up. If you want to keep your arm a little higher, you can, but I want you to focus on the balance. And go 2 more. Here and up. Good. Put the band back. Let's change arms. The reason that I want you to be in this position and do this, notice how the shoulder muscle is tight, but you're not working it. It's a dynamic strength. So bring your hand here. Remember how to do this. Put your hand first. Bring the elbow, put it above your head. Find your balance. Now what we've got here is a slight knee bend and up, and knee bend and up, and knee bend. Notice how that shoulder is staying tight, but you're really focused on your balance. We're gonna go 6, last one, come on, let's get this strong, come on. Find that balance and push up and come down. Good, we're gonna go 6 again. This is our second set. Now, for those of you that wanna just do one arm at a time, you're gonna do 3 with your right and 3 with your left. For those of you who want to advance, grab hold of both handles, put your hands forward, bend the elbows. Now find your balance. Push the arms up, you're gonna hold them here. I'll count you out. If you're right arm only, all right, right arm only, here we go. And 1, keep that balance. 2, and 3. Good, change arms. If you're single arm, go to your left. We're carrying on, here we go. 4, and 5, and 6. Good, put them back. I should have reminded you, and for those of you that have done this a long time, remember, if you're in this position or both arms, and you're here and you feel unstable, you can drop the bands and grab hold of the poles. Remember, your safety is always most important. You can always grab the bands back later. Okay, I'm sweating a lot. I hope you are too. Whew. Actually, I wish I was the ice cream man right now, because you guys are just offering me that stuff. That's awesome. Okay, second exercise we're going to do. Take your right hand, and what I want you to do is take the hooks, I should do this first, and push them so they're inside. So you'll notice they're inside, they're out the way. Now take your left arm, take the right one, come in and find your balance. And all I want you to do is use your back muscles here to squeeze back in here to bring your arm up. So here you go, you're gonna go up, 1, and 2, and 3. Think, stretch your chest open and let the back muscles go. 4, 5, and 6. Good, keeping that balance at all times. Place it back, let's go to the right arm. Come across, keep your arm in front of the pole here. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Again, use your back muscles. Squeeze your back. 4. Squeeze that back. 5. Keep that balance. Last one. 6. Very good. Put it back. Now we're going to go back and do 3 and 3, but if you want to do both arms at the same time, feel free. I'll tell you when to change. So I'm going to take my bands off, swap hands so you'll see there's an X at the front. Now for those of you just doing one arm at a time, I'll tell you when to change. So you should have this right now in your left hand if you're single. Here we go. Find your balance, hands out in front. We got 6, go. 1 and 2, keep that balance. Tighten that back, 3, good. If you want to change your arms now. Put the back, take it with your right hand. Are you ready? Here we go, next 3. 1 and 2 and 3, or that is 6. Come back, grab hold of the poles. I'm going to place my bands back on the right side. Now just rock side to side and roll those shoulders out. There you go, and roll them forward. Just to loosen up. Now take that arm, shake it down. We've got one more exercise to do, and this one's a nice simple exercise. You'll see how we're going to work the front in here. Take hold of the right band with your right hand. Now what I want you to do is I want you to push up. My elbow's going to stay bent. So I did it from the side, you'll do this. Then you're going to bring your elbow in, across, and down. Are you ready? Keep your balance on 2 and 2. Here we go. Up, my elbow's bent. Now bring your hand across, bring it back, and down. That's 1. We go up, across, and that's 2. Up, across, that is 3. Keep that balance. Focus on that balance. Up, across, out, that's 4. Here we go again. I notice my balance, when I bring my arm back, my balance changes. So again, I really want to focus as I bring that hand down. That's 5, last one, across and down. That was better the last one. Let's change arms. Remember, elbow stays bent, you lift up, you bring your arm across in here. Are you ready? And 1, across and down. Keep that balance, come on down. 2, and up. 3, 4, keep the balance. 5, last one, 6. Good, bring it back down. Okay, last exercise, we're gonna go 3 and 3, changing arms, or you can do both. And again, if you don't have bands, you can just do the movement without a band as well. I should have said that at the beginning. Here we go. We got 6 to go. Are you ready? And all you're gonna do is go to the middle. So lift up, or your right arm only, and down. That's 1, 2, 3. If you're changing arm, change now. Take it in your left hand, If you don't have a band, change to your left. Here we go, last 3. Up. That's 1. Up. That's 2. Last one coming up. Here. Out. Keep that balance. Bring it down. Put the bands back on the hooks. Turn the hooks to face the front. And just rock side to side. Okay, so that's the end of the workout today. Great workout. I finished with, there's 17 seconds left to go. You'll hear the alarm go off because I want to make sure it's advantageous for you and not doing so much that we're going beyond what I believe is enough for your balance training. Step back on the ground, shake those legs out. There you go. And there's the alarm goes off. We are going to do a little cool down. Okay, a little cool down, just shake those legs. First thing I want you to do is just shake your right arm out. Hold the pole, shake your left arm out. Good, now take your right arm, put it behind your left shoulder and just feel that little bit of a loosening up. You can use your left arm just to pull a little bit further if you want. Good, change, put your left arm over your shoulder and just that little pull. Let's go in there, good. Let's go back to the other side. Arm across. If you want that extra little stretch, change arms, goes here, extra little stretch. Good, now, hands down, feel solid on the floor, just roll those shoulders. You want to loosen this up. Good, and roll it forward. There you go, good. Now just lift one shoulder and just rotate it into here. So it's just a little up and down. Good, shake the arms out again. Now what I want you to do is just hold onto the poles, little leg kickers or butt kickers here. There you go. What I want you to do now is just lift your leg back a little bit. So my leg's gonna stay straight. I'm just doing this into here. What I'm looking for is a little bit of a stretch on the hip flexor here. Just enough to loosen up. You shouldn't feel like you're working. The muscles shouldn't be tightening up too much. It's just enough to lift that leg back. Hold onto the poles for balance if you want. Good. Shake those legs out. Now, we're going to the hamstring stretch. Bend forward, just enough to be able to feel the back of your leg stretching and just hold it there. If you want to go lower, you can move your hands down the poles just to hold on tight. Good, and come back up. Go on, push the board to the left. Hold with your left hand, take your right hand. Slide it down your knee. Lift your knee up. Grab hold and just pull that leg back. Again, I was explaining yesterday, if you can't go that low, just go to here. Just pull that leg a little bit if you can't go all the way low. But as you're here, see if you can slide that hand and just pull back. If not, go as far as you can and get the little stretch no matter where you're at. Just a little stretch is going to help. Good, let's change. Go to the right side, hold on with your right, take your left hand, slide it down till you touch your knee, then lift your knee up, use the board for balance, and if you can go lower, then just pull and feel that little stretch on the back. When I say the back, I'm stretching by going back. The feeling is actually on your quad at the front. Good, come bring it down. Good, take your feet slightly wider apart and just bend one knee, let the board support you. Then come across, just bend the other knee. So my right knee's bent, my left leg is straight. Now let's switch sides. I can feel the stretch down the inside of my leg. There you go. Back into here. Good, come back. Just shake those legs again. A couple little marches on the spot. Okay. And shake your arms out. And that's the end of the class today. I hope you enjoyed the class. Okay, so just going through the messages in here. Hey, Tony. I'm not sure if you're still there anymore, Tony. Tony's a fantastic soccer coach I worked with for a number of years when I was the head coach on the Olympic Development Program. Tony's a great guy. Audrey, I don't know if you're still there, but Audrey, I hope you're on that board and doing great because I got a swimming pool that I got to come and visit, I think, and see if I can not fall again like I did last time. Remy, thanks so much. Come back, keep visiting. Come to Tuesdays, they're not so difficult. And again, Go each exercise at your own speed. If I'm going twice as fast, see what the movement is. Even if you do half the movement, you will catch up. I remember, and all of us have been there. Something was hard. The first day at school, at kindergarten, was hard, and we graduated all the way on to whatever level education we went to. You know, the first time you went to the gym, the first time you picked up a sport, a tennis racket, it felt hard. Whatever you do, as long as you keep doing it with good technique, you will get better. So go slow, but it's great having you. I think it's the first time I've seen you in class, maybe the second, but I think it's the first. But again, I'm here to help you. Send me exercises or things you'd like to work on. I am genuinely here for you. Julie, great to see you here always. Have a great weekend. Everybody have a great weekend. Really want it to be a fun weekend. The weather is getting hot. I know that, Kirk, you said it's going to be in the 110 plus down there in Arizona. Hopefully, Kirk. Oh, that's brilliant, Kirk. You got the marathon ointment today, marathon cream. I know the owners very well, so I really look forward to your feedback. I do use it. I know Bob Eubanks is now using it. I know that other people in the company are now using it, and this is not a sales pitch. It really does work, so please let me know your feedback as well. It's great to hear. Kirk, I hope you enjoyed the class today, because I was thinking last Friday, I will never forget the comment. Last Friday, not so much, right? It didn't grab you. And so planning today's workout was very much, again, for you as well, Kirk, so that you didn't feel that Friday was not so good. Hopefully you enjoyed today's workout. 116 this weekend. Oh, it's cooling off, Kirk. That should be good. Make sure you put on your winter jacket and put on a beanie as well. I don't want you to get cold. Rosa, glad you really enjoyed the class today. It's amazing. Sometimes thanks, Kirk. I'm glad you think it's much better today. That's genuine. Again, when I woke up this morning, I'm like, oh, I'm so tired and my balance isn't as good as it was today. But you just get up and sometimes you do it. I really enjoyed today's class. And instead of looking at what the problem was I was tired. I wasn't feeling balanced. I didn't have as much energy, as I normally do getting up in the morning. And yet, as we said yesterday, sometimes you don't think, sometimes you do it. And the days that you struggle the most are the days that you get the most rewards, because you're not starting from an even point, you're starting from a neutral point. Sorry, not even neutral, you're starting from I don't want to use the word negative, but a less than even point, and you're able to overcome that and go on to a great day. So, I'm back to drill 300 poles and make sure they're clean and perfectly set up for people that need the metal poles. For everybody else, have a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. Have a great one. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye-bye.